and welcome to my channel Passionista Colorista, and to this video where I'm going to show you what I have been doing color-wise in my books during June and July. So it has been a lot of mandalas and I'm going to start with those, but there is a lot of other stuff as well. I think this is the book, I know this is the book I have done most pictures in this month, because I took it with me on my vacation. It was a book that belonged to my coloring friend Martina, but she didn't color in it, so I got to buy it for a cheap penny. And I thought it was such a cute size. I think it's the same as the Rita Bearman books maybe. And this book, now this is actually a little bit bigger. Rita's books is actually a little bit bigger as well. So yeah, it's a very small book, and it already have black backgrounds. So I thought this was great to take with me on the vacation. So I colored on it in the tent when we were in Norway, but I also colored in it in the car when we went home, and the ride home took a very long time, and I almost just used my small set, 6 pens of Staedtler's color. I think the Staedtler's triplus color they called. They have a tip, I think it's 1 millimeter, and it's their little bigger size. So I tried to combine them in different ways. Maybe I used another pen here as well, yeah, because I bought alcohol marker in a store in Andenes in Norway. So this is one of them. So I have not used pencils on this, it's just markers. And I try to mix them a bit, and I mean the transitions is not perfect. You can see the lines between the colors, but I thought that worked quite alright. And here is another one in the car. I think I started it in the tent actually, where I tried to blend them together, the pink and the purple one in that set. Here is a more vibrant one. This is fine liners, also triplus, but the fine liners, and I think this one is Castle Art pencil, because I wanted another color that I didn't have in the fine liners. And I think I also have some white maybe on these ones, white pencil, but otherwise it's fine liners. And this one, I was hoping that it would look like a piece of glass window in a church, but I'm not sure. I just used some colors in that pastel set of the felt tip pens. Here is also a simple one, just greens and orange. So it was very relaxing. And this is another one when I tried to use all of the colors in the set, I think, and some Castle Art pencils on top. And I also used, I don't think you can see it, but I bought a gel pen, a metallic gel pen, also in that art store, in that bookstore in Andenes in Norway, and it had a really cool color, but it doesn't show up that much. It looks quite dull when you don't see it from the side. You can hardly see it then, so I'm not sure, but yeah, I used that. And here is the felt tip pens again, and some dots in the green hearts. And I think I also use some white gel pen. I have been on vacation with my coloring books and pencils, but I forgot the gel pen, and that was terrible. I can't live without my white gel pen. And this one, I think I'm most happy with this one, maybe the green and turquoise one. Also the felt tip pens. I think I'm most happy with that one or this one. So perfect little mandala book for vacation. This one I didn't brought on the vacation because it's too heavy. It's when it came in the post some month ago, my husband thought it was a plate, and I can't blame him because it's very heavy and it's shaped like a plate. It has covers that are really thick. So in this one, the 100 Nuve Creatis mandala, I did one. No, I did 3. I think my mandala passion this summer started with these ones. I have used, I think it's pit pens, or maybe this is Steiner triplets as well. I can't remember, but I think it is the pit pens, Faber-Castell pit pens, and some pencils on top for some shadings here on the blue. And here I think I just used 2 or 3 different pit pens, and I think it was the Indian red, light skin, and maybe medium skin, or flesh, light skin. I don't know what the difference is right now. Yeah, and this colorful mandala is made by gel pens, and also with some felt tip pens, and maybe some colored pencils as well, I think. So it's just a mix of everything. And it has some sparkle, at least shine, and yeah, some sparkle as well, but in this light you can't see it. So 3 mandalas in this one, and 1 or actually 2 in this one, but I'm gonna show you just one because the other one I haven't posted yet because it's a body coloring with some friends. But I did the first page here, and it's just fun. I had fun doing it. It's alcohol markers, as you can see. It has bleed through, and it's also Gansai Tambi, I think, the gold metallic watercolors. And I did this one with also some, let me see, yeah, I think it is a mix of, of gel pens, sparkly and metallic, and colored pencils. So that was the mandalas this summer that I have done. Then it was this HK5 project. Maybe you also are part of that, where we try to finish 5 books by Hanna Karlzon together as community, and we have 5 different channels on YouTube that hosts different books, and I am hosting Seasons, Tidevarv in Swedish, by Hanna Karlzon. And I have received all the pictures right now for the project, except for 1 page, and we're going away for some days, so after that I will start to edit the video, the finished book video, so I'm very excited for that. And my page in that project was a whip from January that I kind of didn't like, but after I did the blue background I started to like it again, and I did some of it on the channel. It's pencils. I think it's polychromos mostly. And I think it's pit pen for the background and some pencils on top. So it's the first page in the winter section. This is the last fall page. And yeah, that was it in that book. And in Daydreams I did 2 pages, one for the project and one for Katrina, always coloring. This book is hosted by Sky, Dreaming Colors, and I received, let me see, I received this page. So I did this, and I think I did almost everything on this channel as live. Yeah, I think I did most of the bird and the girl, and I did a video with the background and the mushrooms and the crystals. So most of it I have done on the channel. And I kind of like the light in this one because I wanted the crystals to shine, but I also wanted the background and all these little dots in the background to shine. And I didn't want the girl to totally disappear in darkness, so yeah, I'm kind of happy with that one. And I also did, it is 1 year since our dear Katrina passed away, so my friend started this hashtag, We Remember Katrina, and I did this page in her honor. It's her background. She did a tutorial with other colors, and I tried to use colors that I knew she liked, but she hadn't done this background with those colors. And it has a lot of shine. It's Gansai Tambi again, the watercolors with gold shine, but you can't see it when I take a photo, then it's kind of dull. But if you have it in real life and can turn it around like this, you can see the shine. I also did a page in this small little cute book. It's by Nina Steiner, and it's just called Coloring Book. It has super cute illustrations, and I did this as a body coloring with some friends, and I think I used just everything I have. As you can see, I tried alcohol markers on it, water-based, like ink tents, and pencils, of course. The grass is, I think I maybe did a base with something, maybe ink tents, I can't remember, but then it's a lot of Prismacolors, different layers of different greens. And I also added this notes and this line, and I tried to do some bubbles around the butterflies. So it's mostly Prismacolor, I think, but it's a mix of everything. And I found that almost everything worked on it, but water-based didn't work very well. It did work, but the paper got buckly and it like sucked it in the water, so everything else was better. Music brings us all together, celebrating summer weather. Isn't it cute? And I wanted these flowers to shine. I think that is a cute one. And then we had this Harry Potter colorathon by Victoria that I joined because I had this book for years. I got it from a friend, but I just started the page and never finished it. I used Ergosoft for it, and I tried some ink tents, I think, on it too, but I never finished that either. So it was fun doing a page. I did this one. I did it in a live stream, and now I can't remember. I know this is Neocolor, but I can't remember what the rest is. And the dots are also Neocolor, one light yellow of some kind or light green, but without water, just a crayon. And I did one picture in Flora by Maria Trolle. This page, and I started with doing it without the blue background because I thought it looked good next to this one without the blue background, but my first plan was to do a blue background to match these flowers. So after some weeks I decided to do it to try how it would look, and I like it with the background. And of course I had to add some dots. I don't remember now which pencil it was, but it's some kind of white pencil on top of the blue, and the blue is, what did I use for the blue? I think it's Prismacolors. Yes, I think it's Prismacolor again. And what I like about this picture, I'm very happy with the flowers, but I also kind of like, I tried to do these rings so it would look more like water. I think the thing I least like on this picture is my fish. I always do the fishes boring like orange because I'm not a fan of coloring fishes, but they work good enough. And the rest of the picture I really like. I have also lately colored a lot in the Welt, unter, lupe, lande by Rita Bearman. It's also such a cute little book, so I always bring it with me on vacations. And let me see, I did this one. And my plan was to do a black background, but I was coloring on this on a live stream on Instagram, and the people that joined that stream said, no, don't cover it with black, please. So I tried to do it soft instead, and I'm not very good at soft backgrounds, so I don't know. It's soft pastels actually, and this is also dots with pink pastel, soft pastels, and they kind of rubbed off after I did them, so but they're more visible up here. Dots again. I know, I'm hopeless with dots. Can't do a page without them, apparently. This is my current whip. Yeah, I finished this page, a whip I had for a long time, because last Black Friday, or maybe it was Black Friday 2 years ago. No, I think it was last one. I bought some pencils and watercolors that I wanted to try on this page, but now I finished it, and I did a layer of pencils over the watercolor because I didn't like the watercolor background. It was very uneven, and I didn't have the watercolors anymore because I gave them away as a birthday gift for a friend. And then I covered the pencils with triplus, these felt tip pens again. It was a bit hard because the wax from the crayons made the pen didn't work very well. But if I did small sections in the time and then cleaned it on a paper, then it worked. And the dots is pencils in different colors. And it has some gel pen, but it's hard to see. The beaks is gel pen. And this one I also did with triplus Ergosoft felt tip pens, and my new favorite when it comes to budget pencils, Castle Art on top. And the background is Castle Art. So this is the book I'm still coloring in, and so that is my whip together with this one that I started on my latest Saturday live stream. I haven't done anything else. I thought I was going to do the rest on camera, except for I'm going to do a black background, I think, outside the camera, but apart from that, yeah, that was what I have been doing during June and July. So let's see what's happening in August. And thank you for being here with me and watching this video. Welcome back. Goodbye. Happy coloring.